Okay, so I was gonna just do some makeup for you guys. I got some brand new lipsticks yesterday. These colors. And so I wanted to do that for you because sometimes you guys will see me like very mountain girl with like super like weird dry or whatever. But then sometimes I'll be glamorous and I want to show you how I get that look. Okay, so here it goes. First, wash your face always, and then I put castor oil and this stuff, which is this now refreshing vanilla tangerine body lotion, but it's got like really good stuff in it. It's not just for your body. It's got sweet almond oil and apricot kernel oil, rosa blah 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 oil. It's all oils that are natural, so you can use it and it's really good for your skin. So after you do that, and after you pluck your mustache and your eyebrows and your chin, just make sure you pluck them. I use this stuff. Hold on, I'll show you what it looks like. This stuff is amazing. I'm telling you, it's so good. BB cream is the way to go because you want to be able to look natural. And I just go like this. I put it on my back of my hand because that's what I know the best. I know it like the back of my hand. Look how good it matches my skin tone. Okay, so then I go start with my eyes. I don't like you can move it around pretty good, so it's not like seriously tough to use. I love using my fingers with this stuff because I know my face and it's important. So it feels really good. It's like hydrating and like it doesn't feel gross. It doesn't like clog you. And it makes you have this like really dewy look afterwards. So moist. So my phone ran out of space, so I have to continue on this in this setting. So I'm almost finished with that. I have to put a little bit more. Um, so as a half Arab, half French Canadian, I have a lot of hair here, and then I have beautiful eyebrows. But then sometimes I have to pluck. But I also have like long hair here, which I'm not really that into. So I tend to put some there so that it covers a little bit of that. Plus, it covers the mole really good. And then try not to get it in your hair where it shows you have it in your hair. So you cover that stuff. I don't like that. I'll probably trim that or something or pluck it. It's so painful to pluck because they're thin. Oh, so painful. Okay, and try to make sure you get it past here and put some under here because that if you don't do that, people will notice that you have this stuff on. But try to do a good job picking your color. Otherwise, like it's obvious. So it's very important to get between the eyebrows. As somebody who tends to worry about the world, I tend to worry so much about mankind and about the world, and I know the Lord tells us not to worry and let tomorrow worry for itself or whatever. It's like tomorrow's worries are sufficient of themselves, so just worry for today or just take care of today. But sometimes that's just way she goes. Like Ricky's dad always says, way she goes, boys, way she goes. And I always appreciated Ricky's dad for that. You know what I'm saying? So I pretty much did everything. It's too bad I put so much. Maybe I'll try to cover the mustache or something if there's any left because I plucked it. So I got that going. And as you can see, it covers so good. It's like, and it keeps you looking moist like it's your own flesh. And then now I'll show you guys what the next step is. So I have this stuff. It's like, I'm gonna show you. It's like a highlighter, but it's like oily. And sometimes it gets dry, so I put that same oil, that now oil stuff in it, and then I mix the crap out of it. And then it gets it a little bit less dry. And then I'll put it right in here. Show you. most of the things I do, it keeps the skin moist and oily. That's why I look as young as I do. Yeah. And you don't have to do this. You could do like a light color, but with like a powder. But I find that if you use a powder, it gets right up in the creases of like I'll be 39 this year, guys. And so like you don't want to go into the creases of your eyes, because at this age, even if you do a good job taking care of your skin, like I obviously do, you'll still have some creases, okay? And then one day I'll show you how to get rid of these creases here without any surgery, without injecting yourself with anything. I'll show you how to do it. Okay, I sometimes do this just to highlight this part of my lip, and then ear. And then why you do this here is because it always makes you look like you're smiling. And that's hot. A joyful girl, I think, is hot. But, like sometimes some guys, they like them when they're bitchy, but, not the kind of guys I like. Okay, so, so that's done. Now I just bought some more of this yesterday. And it's like, what is it? The Revlon Color Stay Skinny something or other, in like the blackest of black. I just got this. This was the same one I had, but I just got this one. So keep your hands steady. You can use like a 3-point thing or whatever, like your arm. I'm holding my arm like this. So do it like that. Right up close to the lash, and start with the thinnest of thinnests. Thinnest of thinnests. A little bit wider on the end. Come on, we all know to do that, right? So that's the beginning. So I just finished this, but I had to stop and get my eggs, because they were boiling, so I could do some hard-boiled eggs and make pickled eggs later. So now I've just done a really thin line, as thin as I possibly can, as close to the friggin' thing as possible. I don't know if you guys can see that. So the next thing I do is, because I'm an ethnic, I'm the brown friend. I use this Hoola bronzer. You can use whatever bronzer that you dig. This one, it's so, see how good it is close to my skin, but it's just a little browner. That's what I do. And then I use this super soft brush. Now listen, okay? Your kittens, they're gonna want to play with your brush. Okay? And so don't let them, or you'll never find your brushes, alright? Jeez! Just joking. Don't let there be too much, by the way. Just a little bit there, a little bit there, around. Where if the sun is above you, where's the sun gonna touch you at, right? Just a little gentle. Be gentle with yourself. I'm gonna put a little bit here and a little bit here. Okay. Everything is subtle that I do, because you want to look like it's you, not makeup. You gotta pretend. You know what I'm saying? And so I use this stuff, Cargo, in like a color that I don't know if you can see, but it's really good stuff. That's why I'm still using it, even though there's almost a little bit left, just a little left. Just a little bit. You don't want much on there. So, well, down there too. Oh. Oh, I don't understand why it looks like that. There we go. There we go, dear bud. You can always use your hand. So then put a little bit on the edge there, and then I go like that. I go like that. Just a little bit. You know what I mean? Not too much. And so I've done those things. And then what I do, I think I'm pretty much done, except that I could probably do some highlighter on my cheek now, because I have already just did all the stuff. Like the highlighter is going to go on top of the things. So right here. And then right here. They're already kind of highlighted because of the moisture, you know what I'm saying? And then sometimes right down the middle here. And then right here. Right here. And then right here. Again, because, you know. And then right here. Make sure this has got enough on there. What's cool is that sometimes if you forget to like do your brows, that stuff will just fix it right up. Okay, so next I'm going to do my lipstick. And this is the day. Wait, hold on. First I'm gonna do the mascara first, and then the lipstick will be like the pièce de résistance. Okay? I'm using two right now. That's not always, but this one still this one still has some in it. And then this one's like a different color. And they have different brushes, so lately I've been using them both. Okay, so now it's time for the lashes. I have to keep turning it off and on because it seems to like drop frames if I don't. Okay, so now it's time for the lash. Okay, so between these two, I really hope this thing isn't dropping frames. It's getting on my nerves. I'll have to upload it to YouTube and see if it drops frames there. So I'm thinking the lighter, more this one rather than the other one. What's it called? There we go. You guys can see. Feminine Future Pink. Okay, let's see what that looks like. Right on the lip, baby. It feels good. The reason I have these two is because they were on sale when I went to Nakas. Hmm, nice. When you have such a like bright color, you gotta be wary of not getting it over your lip and not missing in here. Okay, right? So that's what the way I look. You know what you could also do at this point? You could throw a little bit of a highlighter in the middle of your lip, of the bottom lip. So like here. Just a little bit. Make sure your teeth are clean too. Okay, well, I'll see you later. God bless you. I'm gonna probably go for a hike in a little bit and then see what else goes on in my day, and maybe I'll put that into a vlog so you guys can see what else goes on. And I definitely am gonna do an exercise one because I'm on an exercise kick, and I'll show you guys what my regimen is because summer is like 6 months away. If you think that you can get your shit together the month before summer, you're fooling yourself. So you bet if you want to look good for summer, you better do it 4 or 5 months in advance and like get tight. Otherwise, you are not making a difference. Okay? So God bless you. See you later, alligators, and be good to each other.